dogs are Bolio, a little bit of old family red nose, and Eli with a little touch of Hank. Watch the dogs. It's the same. Is the same cross,
So,
But when you start saying, "Oh man, I got a heavy Eli dog, but he got a lot of white on him," that's impossible. That don't work like that. I mean, he got something else in him. You know. I've been around dogs all my life, man. All my life, all my since I know myself, I've been around dogs.
right.
You know.
Was
And
it was it other breeds too that you've been around, or just strictly?
no, just dogs, bro. Just strictly. I don't like no other dogs but a pit bull, bro.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're good companions and they are good friends too. You know. Uh,
Yeah. So
But
like,
all them dogs back in the days, a lot of them dogs was up north, and up north was one of the hardest places in the world to compete. Because even if you from down south, you had a great dog, most likely somebody from up north gonna buy that dog and bring that dog up north.
right.
You know, that's the truth. Grand Champion Buck, he was a good dog. But you ask yourself, look at the Buck dog. What did they cross good with? See, people will never understand. Dog that stands the test of time. I mean, them dog. Listen, sometimes you skip a generation, but them yellow dogs, some of the best dogs in the world. Them buck dogs, see everybody looking at the buck dogs. Which line of buck dogs produce the best? Could you answer that?
That's a good question because you got them through the buckus
Hmm.
and whatever dogs that STP own uh, off a buck.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Only two dogs. Give it to you right now. It's Buckus and Stone City Yellow Buck.
Oh, okay, Stone City, right?
And he ran the fuck away. So
He
that's
was a wasn't he like a brindle color reddish, right? Like
yes, yes. See, everybody don't understand. Yo, when you breed the Jocko, when the Jocko comes up in the dogs, and you start breeding them a little, you're gonna get the brindle.
right,
But you gotta watch who his mother is. That's the problem. A lot of people don't understand that. Awesome baby. I own Awesome Baby Belly's sister. She was up in Pennsylvania. I had a farm in Pennsylvania. This is back in the early '90s. You step your feet. She goes under the doghouse. You know what I'm saying? And back then, I didn't give a shit about. I cared about pedigrees, but it was more like, let me just do my thing. So we traded her. You know what I'm saying? Gave her back and get something else. Big mistake. You know, a lot of mistakes. Old man Curry Mickle, when he was getting out of dogs, he called me up. He said, "Yo, come on down, come on down. I got a gift for you." Went down there. He tried to give me a bitch. She was a Rom too. She was that old Klaus, old family red nose again. Because if you notice, the first set of dogs was the Klaus old family red nose. It was a cross. You see what I'm saying? I think the dog name is he's off of art. He's a champion. His name is Bumper. Just look up art, look at his son, and you can see the bottom side. Uh, them dogs right there, them dogs was good dogs, man. When I say real good dogs. But then the buck dogs came, and you had a dog named Lefty. You know what I'm saying? He lost, but he produced very well. Bamboo, catch and wreck Bamboo. He was the best producing buck dog ever. Best producing buck dog ever. They had another dog, say Taurus. Taurus' mother was off a Grand Champion Destroyed. That's why he looked like that. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just the lies, and a lot of people believe the lies.
right.
But one of the best dogs ever, the best pedigree I ever seen in my life is Grand Champion Destroyer. He is one of the out of the best 50, one of the best dogs I've ever seen in my life. Grand Champion Destroyer. And
Well, it's his pedigree and performance, huh?
oh yeah, oh my God,
But he lived.
his bottom side was Grand Champion Onyx. and the mother was a champion Amtrak. I seen her go. Uh, and who was Amtrak's grand champion? Midnight. So you got one, two. You got one. Then you go to the top side, Yellow Buck. I mean, yeah, Yellow Buck. What you got? Grand champion Yellow Buck. You got grand champion Destroy. You got grand champion Yellow Buck. You got grand champion Buck. And the bottom side, you got grand champion Yellow twice. You got about what 5, 6 grand champions right up front.
You said
All
midnight too, right? Grand champion. That's out of Jesse Rods. Midnight.
that's right. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Them Jesse Rod dogs, it was real good dogs. Real good dogs. After a while, they start to change. But only if your eyes can see, you'll notice it. Them
Right.
dogs started to the conformation. It's like, what's an Angus cow? When you look at the legs up front, the legs is like the whole chest plate from the legs go up to the neck is real thick. That's how them dogs was. Original midnight dogs back in the days. After a while, they start changing. They got bigger jaws. They got flatter heads. Look at the ears. The ears is a little bigger now.
Mm.
Some of the ears stand up. That's not the original thing of them dogs. Not because you have midnight in your pedigree. That mean you're a midnight dog. One
But
time this dude was arguing with me, and he said he got the tightest Jesse Rod midnight dog in the world. And I was like, okay, what color's the dog? He said, chocolate and white. I said, nah, bro, I don't know where you get that dog from, but that ain't no midnight dog. Because from what I know, I bred to them dogs. And I don't give a fuck what you breed to them dogs. Them dogs come black. That's why Destroyer Mother is black. You see what I'm saying?
right.
Uh, it was a lot of friction back in the days, especially with black people. And I'm not afraid to say it, because I'm a man. There's only two things in this world you have is your word and your balls, man. That's the only two things, man. You gotta
Yeah.
keep those at least.
Yeah.
Uh, it was something like this. Yo, I like your dog. Okay, okay. I want to breed to your dog. Okay, $1,000. Okay. Richie was dog. The owner destroyer was a dog too. And they turned around and they said, okay, no problem. Gave bread to the dog the night he won grand champion into Big Pun for Julio from New York. Uh, it was over. Before that, he went into what's his name again? Alisi that owned Barracuda had a champion. I forgot his name. Hit him right there in the rib, killed him. Destroyer was a great dog, man, but a lot of people think they had dogs off of Destroyer. Listen, Destroyer was not accessible to a lot of people, bro. But a lot of people think, oh man, I got so anybody could call you and say they got to destroy your dog. What you gonna do? You gonna run and you gonna buy it because you that's what you thinking. And the owner of the dog, he didn't really speak much. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really care. After a while, he just got out of dogs because all of the envy and all of the jealousy and he was a pretty good friend of mine. But them dogs right there, if you look and you pull up Destroyer pedigree, he's a Rom. Look what he produced with. Look what did he produce with. His best two litters was the Cocker and Shorty Cowboy dogs. Ain't every dog gonna produce with your dog, man. Get that out. People gotta, oh man, he's not listening to me. I seen people take house dogs and breed to dogs and run great dogs. Yes, I have seen it. I have seen, you just, it's like snooty dogs. Those are some real good dogs. But everybody, oh man, I got snooty dogs. I look at the dog, I say, yo, bro, that ain't no snooty dog. I'm telling you, look at the paperwork. I said, I don't give a shit what the paperwork say. Snooty dogs do not come black. Okay? They doesn't. And I'm gonna tell you why. You go to Ed Crenshaw yard, he ain't had no black dogs. All his dogs were brown and white. Look at Off Missy. Look at Snooty. Look at them dogs. Look at the boomerang. Look at all the family of dogs.
Now, for some that don't know, everybody, the James Crenshaw is the more famous of the Crenshaws, but you had said Ed Crenshaw. Just to clarify, that's the old
Yes, Ed
out
Crenshaw. That's right.
out of New
That's
Mexico.
right. No,
Uh,
Ed Crenshaw. Ed Crenshaw. Ed Crenshaw was from Texas.
I thought he, yeah, because I remember ordering who was that? Russian Bill had a audio cassette for sale back in the '90s, and I remember ordering it. He said in the interview, he said because it was real hard to hear. They got that the way Ed
Okay, okay. I'm gonna straighten that up right now.
from New
When
Mexico.
old man Ed Crenshaw used to go to church,
Right.
Maurice Carver used to go over and throw a dog over his fence and breed to his dogs. So what that telling you? That means he had to be in Texas. Am I right or wrong? Think about it.
Local. It had to be
When
local. He would
yes,
drive
that's
on.
right.
Yeah.
But the color and the pattern of dogs doesn't lie. You know what I'm saying? It's like them little gator dogs. Them little gator dogs. Everybody say, oh man, I like them little gator dogs from Mexico. What's really them dogs? Them dogs is Pedro dogs. Them dogs not off of Spike. Them dogs off of Pedro. I seen Pedro on Tom Yard back in the 90s. I seen him with my own two eyes. I mean, 89. I seen him with my own two eyes. I got pictures of them dogs. I even got pictures of Frisco. The picture of Frisco on the internet, that's not Frisco.
Yeah.
No, that's not Frisco. But like I said, people do what they want to do. That's why I like my dogs. I like my dogs. You know, I don't have many anymore, but I got maybe like 5 dogs. That's about it. But I got a couple of dogs. You know, but just think about it. When them dogs in Mexico, I don't care what you breed them to, them dogs gonna come black. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Gator himself. What color dog? He threw one dog, I think it was Ickis. He had brindle and white, something like that. But look at his mom. But what other color dog? He ever threw a buckskin dog? No. It's like Termite. Termite threw two color dogs, black and black brindle. That's it. He doesn't throw no other color dogs. You know, one time I went on a talk show and me and the dude got in a big argument. And I don't like people lying on dogs, bro. Don't do that. I'm not that type of dude. Cause I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. Don't put me into your lies. You know, so I called the man up himself. The man just left my house. So I called the man up. I said, yo, I want to ask you a question. What color dogs termite though? Oh, I had a red one. He said, you had a red dog off a termite? He said, yeah, I had a red dog off a termite. I said, yo, what breeding was that? He said, that was the breed. He said, but the man told me he didn't come himself. Some other dude came, a brown skinned dude came and breed the dog because you gonna know who all bred to your dog. And he said, man, I don't know what that man talking about. That dog never produced no other color. That dog been bred about 20 times. Should just give each litter 5 dogs, 20 times. Come on, that's over 100 puppies. How you gonna say that? How you gonna say that? You the lucky dude to get a red nosed dog. There was 3 dogs bred to termite. Dallas, Wilma, Dallas, Wilma. I think it's Lizzie. They all came from a man named Old Man Robinson. You talking years ago, bro.
If Robin
Old Man Robinson.
did he
Yeah.
did Robinson own the dog, the Apache dog?
Yes, I seen Apache on Robinson Yard.
Okay.
You know, yeah, yeah, that dog right there, that was a good dog. Oh my God, he was a real good dog. All that yellow stuff was good dogs, man, because it was closer to the original dogs. Then you start to water down. You know, Yellow was born in what, 83, and his son, 88. He was born between 88 and 89, AAA. Mayday was born in 1990. I seen him when he was a puppy.
Who that Mayday
Uh,
you said?
yeah, seen Mayday, seen the whole litter. I end up with one of the bitches. Her name was Madonna. Mayday sister Madonna, but she ain't give me nothing, bro. That's why I maybe end up with the bitch. She ain't gave me nothing. I bred to that dog back in I bred to Mayday back, I think it was 96. Yeah, I bred a daughter of STP's Toro. A direct daughter of STP's Toro to Champion Jezebel. Champion Jezebel was off of Jocko to Chavis Fate. Chavis Fate was off of Base Tram Red Boy to Base Cleo. You talking about she was born in 1985.
Mm.
You know, that litter was Hitman, Boots, John Boy, Toro. Yo, that litter was a good litter. Just like Yellow litter was Melvin Gaines, JR, Sassy. They had a sister named Lefty. Nobody never talk about her. But they had another sister named Lefty.
Didn't that
Uh,
John Boy dog? He went out to become a champion or a grand champion, right? Champion.
grand champion,
He
grand
belonged
champion.
to the Rooftop Boys at one time too, right?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think that's the same John Boy. Yeah,
You know, and see those dogs right there at that time was beating all the Eli dogs. You see what I'm saying? Those dogs was holding them Eli dogs out, and that was the problem. It was holding them out and stay in your face, and that was the basically that was the end of it. You know, Havana Boys. It had Jumping Jack Flash. It had Rodney. It had Joker. Man, listen to me. It had so many good dogs up north back in them days. It's like it was a lot of good dogs, bro. A lot. You know, it was like
yeah,
it was a time that you can never forget. Put it that way.
yeah.
You know,
Got you. Let's.
people was gentlemen. People had respect for each other. People, it was like what they say. Oh, it's about the bag. No, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And it was about respect. You know what I'm saying? It was like even what's his name? Captain America.
Right.
You know, we went up to Captain America. He had a dog named Big Daddy, and Big Daddy, Big Daddy was a he was not he was a good dog. He was not a great dog. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And he broke two of Champion Red's legs. They picked him up in '52. He was a game dog, and they bred Red to his sister Shard. SDP had a sister Shard. I went and I got a female off of that, and I bred her about 5 times. Never had puppies off of her. I just gave her away. But she was jet white with a brown patch. I still got pictures of her, you know. But Captain America Champion Red, he was a good dog. But the hospitality that we got when we went up there was great. It was the farmer, it was Captain America. Yo, it was really a good time back in them days. You go down south, people treat you with respect. You travel that far, they're gonna take you to breakfast. If you come late, they're gonna take you to dinner.
Mm.
It was about respect, you know.
And
We did dogs back in them days for $300. Yes, $300. I remember one time I went into TKO, Tommy, TKO Kennel. TKO Kennel Tommy's wife bought Rascal. They got semen off of Rascal, but nobody could get in contact with Tommy. And they had a son, a grandson of Rascal. His name was G Money. It was off of Rascal. TKO G Money. I took a dog off a strawberry daiquiri and pina colada, two littermates, and went into that dog. Strawberry daiquiri, they was directly off of Toro. They had Wild Maximilian and they had the old family red nose again. And he came 2 hours late. And he keeps saying he on the way, he on now. Now he came about an hour 40 minutes, same thing, 2 hours late. And he came, he started to argue. And I told him, I said, yo, bro, you been here last week. There's no reason for you to argue. Just give my goddamn forfeit. And Pizza Man was there. It got out of hand. And where I come from, I don't give a fuck what you think you are or what. That don't got nothing to do with me. Always had that attitude. And Pizza Man said, okay, we're gonna do it at my spot. Ice, take it easy. It's not. It's I said, yo, bro, it's just you gotta respect a man. Don't matter how big you are, how old you are. You gotta respect people, bro. And we did it. And it had about two other shows, and we went 3 hours and change. I picked that bitch. I said, "You want to pick it up, man?" He said, "Yeah, yeah, pick it up." We pick it up, and they ain't had no mouth like that. Just being honest, they stayed in whole, but they ain't had no mouth. And we turned around and picked it up. I sold them to Pizza Man. I think I sold them for $500 to Pizza Man, and Pizza Man sold them to somebody who could slap you,
mm.
and he produced like 7, 8 champions. Yes, but see, everybody keeps sleeping on them Toro dogs. Them Toro dogs was good dogs. When I say some of the best dogs in the world, them Toro dogs. Yes, yes, game. His brother Boots, 4 hours 52 minutes. Where you gonna get that?
Mm-hmm.
Where you gonna get that? Some came with mouth, some didn't come with mouth, but all of them stayed in whole, and they all had a style. They stay up top, right round from the ear to the ear to the nose. And
So they was more like defensive type of dogs too, huh?
oh yeah,
With a
oh
lot
yeah,
of
oh
ability.
yes, yes. But the only thing that I didn't like about them, a lot of them, they was wide. It was real wide.
Mm.
It was really, really wide.
You like a
And
more rangy type.
no, they was just if you take a front leg, they on their back.
No, no, I was saying being no. You said what you
Their front end was wide. Their
right.
front end was wide. Yeah.
And I was asking you, you like a more rangy type of dog, like
I won't say more rangy, but more a better confirmation than that.
oh, okay, all right,
You know. But when I say real good dogs, I had one. Her name was Sassy. You know, Sassy. She was a two-time winner. You know, we went to a picking. It was Kid Carpenter, Jersey. I mean Jersey boys. Everybody was there. And Kid Carpenter came over and said, "Oh man, my friend got the baddest bitches in the world." I said, "What kind? What you talking about? The baddest bitch in the world?" He said, "Man, it had a bitch named Miss Rage off of Nasty, you know, Miss Rage, Nigel and Nasty's sister, you know." And they was like, "Nah, we gonna breed that bitch." I heard that bitch just killed one in 17, went to Florida, killed one in 37. So everybody was like, "What the fuck you all running from that bitch for?" Man, bring that bitch. And we meet. We met back in 1993. It was Victor King with Mayday, Dragon Lady, and Choice. Mayday, I don't know, he felt sick or something. So something happened with him that he wasn't done, that he was done the next day in Philadelphia. Uh, when I say them that whole litter right there, that Mayday litter, they was good dogs, man. They was good dogs. That Dragon Lady bitch, she hit me up. She hit me up in the front end. And I hanged on, man. I really hanged on, bro. I really hanged on. And by the time I really got control, the damage was done. It was never no turns. It was never no out of holes. Never. And went 2 hours and 20 minutes. And she was off of Gertie to JR. She was off of Gertie. Gertie was off of Tora to Jezebel. Jezebel was off of Jocko to Shabbos Fate. You know what I'm saying? Base Trend Rebel to Base Cleo. And the top side was uh JR, same mother, Gertie. And the father was a dog named Batman, Brewer's Batman. And I could tell you the story about him. You know what I'm saying? He was a snooty dog, but he turned on when he was like 3 years old, 3.5, 4 years old. Because they wanted to put him down. And Sonny Penny and them ended up keeping him. That's the Gusto boys,
right.
you know. And he won like seven, lost one because he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He'll go, but he won't scratch. He wasn't on, you know. And they wanted to put him down, and he said, "Nah, leave him. I'll take care of him." And they took care of him. I'll keep him for a road dog. And they did him. That bitch came out the corner like a year later, like a freight train. They said, "Hold up, what the hell?"
Mhm.
And they bred him to JR, and JR turned around. JR produced champion BB, grand champion BB, grand champion Sam, champion Tyrone. Man, produced a lot of great dogs, bro. That Gusto Boy dog, that blood is not even around no more. I might be the only person in the world got that blood right up front. Uh, them dogs right there, they was good. Oh my God, they was good.